All right, so, Kat, I have a way to get your character in pretty easily through the story, unless you have your own way of jumping in.
No, I'm cool.
Since I wasn't entirely planning on this, Devin, do you have any way to get your character in, or do you want me to just come up with something in a couple minutes?
Come up with something.
You had 2 weeks to get his character in, and 12 hours ago you decided, hey, maybe he survives.
Yeah, no, I don't generally,
Use your time effectively.
plan about that. Oh, I'm sorry. I have 4 of you little shit kicks to deal with. I can't be dealing
Besides,
with Devin
was
being up in the
lazy.
air.
I finished all my stuff on
Aw,
Tuesday.
Richard's like a dad.
Yeah, you shit
Richard's
kicks.
so upset.
I was responsible. I finished all my stuff on Tuesday. Cough, cough, Devin.
Yeah, pretty much.
I finished my stuff
whatever.
back in January. Pretty sure we started in, February.
All right,
Look
so
at Zach fucking overachieving.
where we left off last week, which all of you would have been able to hear, there was a very large
Right.
noise that shuddered through Graya that was audible for at least a couple hundred meters outside of the forge. Everyone's back at full health, and by everyone, I mean Flint.
Happy
And
times.
I guess, Kat or Devin, if you guys want to do just like a brief introduction of your characters, if there's anything that you want to say just before, or if you want to save all that for when you guys actually meet the party.
I'm gonna save it.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna say that my character has a funky smell. I think
Yeah.
that's all you guys need to know right now.
Pungent.
Funky or musky?
Musky, funky, kind of, a little bit of all of it.
Alright.
A little bit of everything.
All right, so
Is it a natural musk or a woodsy musk?
We shower with sand out here in the desert, fuckers.
Alright, alright.
you are all in, or not all,
Sounds
but
painful.
So, sweat.
Merc and Flint are in the armorer's your little house, basically, at the moment.
Yeah.
You hear gigantic noise emanating from Graya. Mercury went over, asked the armorer if he's ever heard anything from that, and he, in a very shocked, no, I've never heard that before, and then that's where we left off. So go ahead and pick up right there.
I want to have the first word. I already said it. And then you're like, and we'll end it there.
You know,
I didn't have anything else to add.
yeah, no, go and do stuff.
Well, that's disconcerting.
You walked away from the armorer.
Oh. Yeah, fuck that guy then.
Yeah,
Alright.
Mercury said, walking in circles, staring at the sun.
Whoa, that's not my thing.
Nope, you're still in Flint's bag, bro.
Damn it.
That's a great face, Danny.
Thank you.
Alright, so I guess I walk back into the tent. Or, no, it's his house. We left the medical tent.
It's a tent house.
It's a tent house?
It's a bit of
All right.
both, really.
Richard, you're way too close to that microphone right now.
No, I'm not.
If it weren't for the fact that I'd have to get rid of webcam, I would mimic you.
Okay, Hannah.
What?
I'm not muting myself between every word. So, Mercury walks back into the house like a wrecking ball,
Yeah, I didn't mean to start a war.
he said.
Flint does not acknowledge. Pretty upset.
You started a war?
Several.
We
Most of the ones you fought in.
Should I get ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck, I don't know. Flint, I'm thinking we probably shouldn't be sticking around here for too much longer.
Yeah, I think we've stirred the bee's nest a little bit.
Kind of a weird phrase, but okay. I'll go with it.
You don't know what bees are?
I don't know. Do we know what bees are?
You,
Not the bees!
you
Is there
know,
a dark,
you know what a
grim
bees
dark
are.
equivalent?
There is a grimdark equivalent, but you know what bees are.
Oh, okay.
Not the bees.
I choose not to retract my stupidity.
Okay. for
So-
future reference, you can always just say like a horse or a cow, and
Mhm.
your character just transfers that to like a grox or a horse.
Similar with like fucking shit and all the swears and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Since I'm sure that survived 40,000 years.
Since you guys aren't even speaking English.
Yeah. Fair enough.
The taint of the Emperor's nuts.
That one.
The taint of the Emperor's taint.
All right. That one was just
Yes.
redundant.
So, role playing, guys.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't... Look, man, it's hard to pick up when you blue ball us every time. You just
Right?
expect us to come back a week later and be like, oh, I'll just finish that one off.
Yeah, that's the point. You want it that whole week, and then you guys are just jumping and ready and chomping at the bit.
I didn't want it that bad. I don't really
And
care
then you
about that
blow your
noise
load
that
and we're done in like an hour?
Yeah.
Not even?
Pretty much.
an hour.
Wow.
That guy's pretty awesome. Anyways, enough about my inadequacies.
I really wish all of that was in character just so Flint could be like, what inadequacies are we talking about?
It could be if you want it to be. Flint just has to respond.
And in the
And
grim dark future, this
we-
is sex ed.
We end the meta shit here.
Okay.
Role playing time.
All right, Flint, what do you want to do? We definitely don't have enough money to get the ration packs to make it out of Graya and back to civilization.
That's different.
We could stay here and see if the armor will let me work for him for any longer, but right now, the deal we've got worked out is just staying at his house for food.
Yeah.
So you'd have to pick up the slack and do something else, but even then, it would take us weeks if we went enough to get out of here. We could try the palladium mines, but it's down to just the two of us, and back when it was 4, it sounded kind of risky.
I wish we could just find some sort of motorized vehicle.
That would make everything a lot easier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of, Sarah Lucilius kind of mentioned that our Groks were gone, like weeks ago, so
Oh,
we're
good.
minus Groks and a cart.
So basically, we're starting from scratch again.
Yeah,
On
no, because when we started from scratch last time, we had money.
Oh. Good.
Yeah. So, Mr. Soldier Man, what do you want to do?
Well, hoofing it will just die.
Yeah.
I
Probably
feel like
from
we should make
starvation, if
I
not
feel like we should
dehydration.
make some friends with a cart.
A cart or a caravan?
Either or. And going somewhere that's not here. Don't really care where at this point.
Alright, well, can't do anything if we just sit around deliberating all day, so might as well make our start.
Alright.
You good to go?
Good to go.
Alright, get all packed up. Just in case we get kicked out tonight.
I put all my stuff in my backpack and all the other things in their appropriate locations.
Alright, good. As you guys leave your tent, you hear a squabble going on in the food area, kind of by the meats guy,
Meats.
where Dante is currently employed.
Good. Okay, I guess we go check out the squabble.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. You could just ignore it. I mean, if you want to do your own thing. Just
No,
throwing
we made a
stuff
deal
out
with
there.
Dante.
Is it me? Am I the squabble?
So, as you make your way
Meat.
towards the meat stand, you see Dante with his rapier drawn, pointed at a lean, ruddy man holding two very sharp swords. One of them about the neck of a muscular, tan, somewhat short woman who is holding a piece of meat. As is wont to do.
I
They
turned
all
to
seem to be at a bit of a standstill.
I turn to Flint. Do you want to get involved in this, or do you just want to let Dante deal with it and come back in an hour?
I'd kind of like to see how things play out.
That means getting involved.
That doesn't. Just means standing and watching.
Then we might have to... whatever. There's no law out here. We don't have to pay witness. All right, sure. Let's see how this goes.
What's wrong? I have the meat. What's wrong?
Okay, what am I doing again? Holding a sword to someone's throat?
Yes, you have your swords wrapped about. I guess I can use your character's name. I'm just gonna call you Lynn because it's just easy. You have your swords wrapped about Lynn so she cannot move. She is holding a piece of meat, and Dante is holding his rapier, pointing it at both of you.
Oh boy.
Is this one of you civilized people's things again?
Dante looks to both of you. Yes, in civilized society, one doesn't steal their food; they pay for it.
Was this your idea?
Flint, that's a matter of debate.
Hey,
Well,
look at
it's
the
a-
guy who's got sword wrapped around me. Or she, I guess.
He,
Yeah, I'm playing a dude.
Okay.
Devin's not always a chick.
Like 90%.
Believe it
of
or
the time.
not,
Only in his dreams, really.
you were supposed to know about those.
Yes, we have to cancel girls' night.
And when his parents aren't home.
I'm being hosted for 0 viewers, you guys.
Yeah! Woo!
Hey,
Hi,
Barrett's
man.
here.
There it is here.
He's the one who hosted me for no one.
Oh, yes.
Anyways,
Well,
back to the
What
story.
do we do now?
Ooh, I know what we're gonna do.
Is he
What?
saying that, or is what's-his-face saying that?
I don't even. Fuck it. I was fucking. Shit.
Good. All the
I've got
all the
no
internal
context.
conflict. You saw her stealing. You stepped in. Dante stepped in for to make sure you didn't kill her.
Oh.
Simplest
okay, I
I
got
didn't
context.
have that
this.
context either.
Yeah.
How many people are paying attention to the meat stall?
All of them.
The owner and a couple of people who are around just looking.
Oh, well, damn. Fuck those people.
All right.
Carry on.
I'd recommend putting it down, girl.
I drop it into the dirt. Like
Don-
that?
Dante looks a little upset, but lowers his sword slightly.
I'll pull my sword.
Meats!
Yes, the meat guy cries in the back. Dante,
My cabbages.
in a very quick movement and fluid movement, Dante skewers the meat, turns around, and walks back towards the stall.
I don't even know how you were planning on getting away with that. I mean, it's like a giant slab of meat.
I wasn't?
Then why'd you take it?
Because I was hungry. Normally I'd go kill something myself, but it was here.
So you were planning on eating it just raw like that? Gross.
Isn't it cooked meat?
Is it cooked meat?
Is it cooked
Yes,
or raw?
cooked meat.
Oh, in that case, I withdraw my comment.
You wouldn't
So-
sell raw meats. Real meats. Good meats.
Meat.
Meat.
Nobody told me anything. I saw meat, I took it. Nobody asked me to pay for it. Nobody said anything. All of a sudden, there are swords and men everywhere.
Well, yes, that's kind of what happens when you just take things.
Well, sorry for not killing everyone before I took something this time.
I feel like we should be friends.
You just wrapped me up with swords.
Because you took something.
And now you want to be friends. I
Yes.
know my tribe is different from the civilized peoples, but we don't wrap our friends in swords. Not unless we're intense and it's dark and things are about to happen.
Ow. That hurt a little bit.
Stick with me, girl. I'll show you how things work around here.
Ooh.
Intense.
I looked Devin's character up and down. Are you sure it works?
sure what works.
She laughs, slaps him on the back. Maybe we will be friends. Now,
what?
meet?
First, I turned to see Flint and Merc staring at us.
Whoa, whoa, we are in a crowd. Back off.
Also unremarkable.
Nope.
Perception.
Nope.
Yeah.
Look at you two.
Merc is also unremarkable.
Nah, he's got a big glowing PC right above his head.
Hold on, hold on.
He's got crazy hair.
How crazy.
Pretty crazy.
He can't see me.
Yep, it's true.
Damn.
Well, it depends. If he rolls a perception test and beats it by over a degree, he can see you.
May as well.
Since we're not technically together yet, can I roll a perception test too?
To see other people?
Yes.
No.
To specifically point out one guy in the crowd.
That guy, the crazy guy.
That guy seems plot relevant.
I like his hair. It's cute.
Ha! That's a nope.
Come on, 100. Come on. Oh,
Hey,
17.
Devin, switch your name.
Yeah, switch your name.
Just did
Everybody
it.
switch your names.
Just
Come
did it.
on,
Don't start
guys.
with me.
Ass.
Come on, not Zach.
I'm gonna switch my name. Yes.
I'm really late to this party, but
Yeah.
I
So
really
yes,
wish I had my gummy worms now.
Noticing that nothing more seems to be happening, the crowd around the meat stand begins to disperse. A few clerics are talking amongst themselves, and a very gruff-looking mercenary type seems to be talking with someone wearing some sexy clothing with crazy hair over in the corner.
Clerics?
Not clerics, non-clerics.
I thought you said clerics.
Oh, no one's
There
paying
are
attention
clerics
to
as
us,
well.
so I don't have a
There are
reason to get mad.
I leave my new friend and go walk toward the clerics. And then I finally heard myself.
Good. The clerics are just talking amongst themselves, saying how everything's been going downhill around Graia recently.
I'd like to turn to Flint and just say, that ended pretty anticlimactically.
yeah, I'm kind of
I was
disappointed.
hoping for a bit more.
If I had spent anything, I'd ask for my money back.
Do I hear the clerics talking about the shit? Like going
Mhm.
wrong?
You're
What do you mean
mentioning-
recently?
They turn
Like I
and
just
look at you.
butt in.
Yeah, they turn and look
Nice.
at you, a bit shocked. Oh, nothing. Is there anything we can do for you? Wildling.
Why does everyone say that like they've got dirt in their mouths?
Must be the dust.
Tell me more about things going wrong and Graia and witches. And
Witches?
this emperor.
Who said witches?
So many witches.
Witches
Witches.
everywhere.
Bitches?
Witches,
There are
please.
witches.
Well,
there are no witches
there's-
around
there's-
Graia.
Bitch witch.
I'm just putting together what I've heard from other clerics and what other people have told me. Something about witches, something about Graia. I was told to come here if I wanted to know more about witches or if I wanted to find them.
Well, I don't know anything about witches. I heard that. Oh God, what the hell is her name? Cleric Lathander may know more about that. You can find her at the main gates. I've heard there was a caravan that came into town recently that knew a thing or two about witches as well.
Where could I find this caravan?
They were out by the oasis, but no one's seen them for, maybe a week now. They must have left.
Do you know where they went or where they came from?
I believe they came out of Artsdorf.
I've been a guide there once or twice. Do you know any more about these people with the caravan?
No, you would have to speak with Lathander, or I believe, who is that new cleric? Sarah? Sarna? She's usually close to Lathander. Seek her out and
I look at the nearby people, including Cool Hair Dude. Do any of you know about this caravan?
How far away from me is she?
I thought you guys were all just kind of nearby.
Like, within 20 meters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is she shouting it to me, or did she literally
Sure.
just turn? I'm standing right behind her.
No, she turned and then said it very loudly to everyone in the area.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and pretend like I didn't hear her.
Good.
I'm gonna stare at the sun.
I turn back to the clerics. I hear Graya has answers. What kind of answers? To what questions?
I believe that is for you to find out.
I look very annoyed, but I don't say anything.
Glad. You should be. I also
then
forgot
just
I have to
light bulb.
change Devin because he's not playing as Joanna, he's playing as the other one.
Yep.
So I'm gonna be doing that right now. You guys do stuff amongst your fucking roleplay.
I have been!
Fucking
That's all
roleplay.
I've been doing!
Yeah. I commend her.
Now the rest of you, fucking roleplay.
Staring
fine.
at the sun. What more role playing do I need to do?
Black horse. Okay, go.
Just me, Flint, or does she seem a little off? Like maybe the second least sane person we've had to deal with on Volanthia.
I feel like she's not from here.
I feel like she's two from here.
Well, I mean, here.
Oh.
I just start talking to myself, to no one in particular. I hate this place. Nobody has any answers.
Are you still
Nobody
shouting
can
that,
tell
or
me
are you
anything.
just talking
I'm not-
quietly to yourself?
I'm not talking quietly, I'm talking at a normal voice, like I'm having a conversation with another person. That just happens
Okay,
to be
Can I
myself.
hear her?
Now I'm actually gonna walk over to her. You realize you're just making yourself look crazy, right?
People call the wildlings crazy all the time.
Well, yes.
How is this different?
No, you're talking to yourself. It's not something people around here really do.
People around here also use their real names. That's crazy.
I turn to Flint. That
I
shit
use
is
my
cray
real
cray.
name. Who are you?
What?
Who are you people?
Who am I?
I don't know.
I just want to know more about this emperor that I keep hearing about. I want to know what he has to do with all the crazy things that happen. Crazy. All the strange things that happen.
Emperor. We don't have
I
an
turn to-
emperor around here.
I turn to Flint. Do you want to get a little closer but stay far enough away that she doesn't think we're standing near her? I'd like to hear what she has to say, but I don't want to talk to her.
I'd like to see these two actually fight.
That would also be interesting.
Throw
Think we
us
can
a
egg them
rock.
on?
Maybe.
I don't want to get involved.
I left my
But if it
tribe.
starts,
Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
But I would be okay
Oh,
with
no.
getting a little bit closer so we can hear them.
all right, let's move on in. Subtlety is key. Try not to stride in.
Look, there's no emperor causing anything. It's all the idiots leading the nations that are trying to get everybody killed.
But there are
It's
things that are happening that people can't understand. Things
Yes.
are happening in my tribe to other people. Have you seen plants die around a person? Just die
Well,
for no
we're
good
in a
reason?
desert. There are plenty of things that are dying.
Just the longest sigh. The longest sigh. No, I mean, as in,
Flows victory.
someone stands there and all the plants die. Or traveling with someone and having all your food spoil for no reason.
At that,
These things can't be explained.
Merc's ears light up. She knows things about psychers.
Don't know things. That's what I want. Sorry.
Well, no, I mean
No, I know.
Merc to Flint. Yeah, okay.
Just metagaming.
Yeah, that's not. That can't
That's
just
what
be
we
a
came down here
coincidence.
to investigate. We need to hear what she has to say about that.
But I've been here for weeks now, asking questions, and all anyone can tell me is something about the Emperor and the warp and storms, and all I want to know is why these things are happening.
It's the
Maybe I
veil.
should just leave. Go back to being a guide, find something useful, go back to my tribe, pop out some warriors, and die in the desert.
To clarify, though, the caravans who are coming down to Graia, they believe in the God Emperor?
Yes,
Okay, so they're like the last remaining bastions of
pretty
that
much.
faith. At least
Yes.
on Volanthia.
On Volanthia, they are the pilgrims of the cult of the God Emperor still, but there are very
Okay.
few in comparison to the other major religions.
It's a cult.
Fair enough.
All religions are cults.
Also fair enough.
Yeah.
No, what are you talking about? I absolutely climb
Anyways.
the mountains.
Anyways, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to hope she keeps talking, because I really don't want to have to interact with her right now.
Good. Role playing.
Best party.
Yeah. As a former thief, I know it's generally not a good idea to immediately associate with someone who just got caught for stealing. And doesn't
So,
understand why they're in trouble.
Anyone gonna
Shit,
do
I
anything?
forgot.
Or?
I have deceive. I should have tried to roll something.
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Oh well.
Whoops. I sigh again, very exasperated, very frustrated, and then I look at Devin's character and just go, meat. Please.
At that, Mercury steps in. Pardon me, ma'am.
Faces, or are you saying? Okay, thank God.
What about faces?
Just ignore him.
How tall is
Then
Mercury?
silence.
Just heads up.
Short.
5'1".
Very short.
She
How
looks.
tall are
She
you?
looks around. She's 5'8".
Okay.
Shit.
Decent. She looks
Still
around.
taller than everybody.
Just keeps looking.
I haven't even said anything yet.
Oh, I thought you said pardon me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh, I tried to, and then Devin interrupted, so I was going to
Oh,
restart.
sorry.
No, go ahead, Zach.
Pardon me, madam.
She looks at eye level and doesn't see anything.
You should be able to see his hair.
It's pretty crazy.
It's
All
up.
right. She looks around, sees the hair, and then looks down.
Yeah, down here. Hello from the people of the ground. I hear you wanted meat.
She no. At that she actually bows. People of the ground.
Merc bows back.
Good.
I hear you wanted some meat.
Yes.
It appears as
This
though
one
you
is
went about it.
useless.
It appears as though you went about it incorrectly earlier. You are aware that customs around here are that, in a sign of respect, you should grab a handful of sand off the ground and eat it in front of the vendor and inform them that you would like some of its meats. Oh,
Damn it!
You don't believe that?
not even for a second.
No.
What, are you kidding me?
I tried.
I tell Mercury. No, that custom is for people who have just met. I am from the
You're
people
right, I
of the
slipped it up. I'm
sky
sorry.
and take a bite of sky. Since you are of the ground, you should take a bite of ground. Now, how do I roll deceive?
You
It's
click
a
on the
deceive
deceive
minus
button.
20. It should be a basic skill.
Yeah.
Well, I have deceive.
Well, yeah, but I meant.
And then
it
you
should-
modifier is
go to
minus
your
20
character
for
sheet,
enter
it's
party.
under the basic skills on the top
Okay.
left.
Minus 20, you said?
hmm
Probably shouldn't do this.
Actually, just to clarify, does she get the same minus 20? Because she's trying to. I was trying to tell her of a custom she doesn't know about.
Well, you still get the chance to ignore
Okay.
it, even if she passes. You believe her even less. You are aware that this is obviously just BS.
I grin and just shrug. Because, I mean, come on.
No, that doesn't sound right either. We both must be confused.
So, Mushroom, what do you really have to tell me?
Mushroom, that's new. Anyways,
He's short and from the ground. What else am I going to call him?
I know. That was his reaction. No one's ever called him Mushroom. Anyways. I suppose I was just gonna recommend you go back over to the meat stall, talk to my good friend Dante, tell him you were sorry, and then offer him something in exchange for the meats. I will even provide an example if you would like.
Can I offer him? And I just point at Devin's character.
Wait, we're doing.
No, because that's slavery, and I'm pretty sure Valanthia doesn't allow that anymore.
I
current.
wouldn't allow
Still
it.
Not by
does.
Graya. I don't know. Maybe. Try it.
You've seen the slave pits.
Oh, he
I
has?
just grab Devin's arm. Like, I don't care if he decides not to come with me. I just grab his arm and start trying to drag him over to Dante's.
It's Stig. You can just call him Stig.
Stig. I try to drag Stig over to Dante's.
The stick.
I'd let go of my arm right now before I chop it off.
Why would you chop off your own arm?
Your arm.
I
you
let
know
him
what I mean.
go.
Don't you start with me.
I let him go. Why would you chop off your own arm?
I hate this language.
Phrasing.
Seriously, we're not doing that anymore.
We're not doing what anymore?
No. Anyone here watch Archer?
I do. That's why I
God,
said
no.
phrasing.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
why I said
I only
no.
watch good shows.
Whatever, man.
Anyway. Are you coming or not?
You talking to me? Because I'm already walking
No, I'm
with
talking
you.
to Stig. I'm talking to Stig. Because I was trying to drag him along.
Yeah, okay.
Flint can continue staring at the sun or follow behind.
I'm gonna follow behind, but keep my distance.
And
I know where to
Dante.
find
some.
You guys approach the meat stall.
Alright.
Dante is working behind the meat stall.
Hey, Dante, I brought you some customers. Hopefully paying this time.
Yes, hopefully.
What is the absolute cheapest thing you have?
The cheapest? He
Yeah.
rustles through a small pile of meat and pulls out a very gangly and fat-laden piece of meat with very little actual lean meat to it.
That looks awful. How much is it?
A gelt?
Yeah. That.
I look at it. And then... maybe I'll just go kill something.
We need to find something to kill.
Come on, guys.
That's
it's only
not
a
hard.
guild.
Yeah.
Great value.
I have this, and Lynn pulls out what looks to be some kind of animal stomach with something fermenting inside.
Gross.
It's cheese! I just shove it into Dante's face.
I lean over, sniff it.
He
Yeah,
recoils,
that's not cheese.
grasping at his sword.
Am I supposed to have a sword too? Why does everyone around here have swords?
I take
I don't
that.
have a sword.
I'd put that away. He doesn't seem to like it. I mean, it's not cheese, so I can understand.
Your loss. So I put it
I
away.
pull out one gelt and show it to her. I guess I can't really twirl it in my fingers, but do you have one of these?
No, it's been a while since I had my last tour.
Your last tour? Like in the
Yeah.
military?
No. I know these wilds like the back of my hand. I've grown up here all my life. I usually lead people through the wilds to various places.
Like to Artsdorf?
Yeah.
Do you have a better piece of meat, Dante?
Sure, Merc. What are you looking for?
Still something on the cheap, but maybe something less grotesque. Maybe
Alright.
edible this time.
He pulls out what looks like about a kilo of just standard beef. Grok's meat. Just sits it on the counter. Little marbling. It's pretty good.
And it's already cooked?
Yeah.
Okay.
And seasoned.
Nice. Meat.
Meats.
How much?
Meat.
This for you 3 gelt.
Alright. So I hand him the 3 gelt and
Are you sure I
Meat.
can't help? And I pull out the stomach again.
He really doesn't need the
Yeah.
It's
you
not
can,
cheese, but he
this
really
one-
doesn't need it.
This one's on me. You can just set that on fire.
Why would
Keep
I
it.
set cheese on fire?
It's not
Put it away.
cheese.
It's not cheese.
It's really not
Close
cheese.
enough. It's belly chum, guys. Come on.
I've eaten cheese. That's
It's not cheese.
He hands you the meat and then takes a step back and begins cleaning something else.
I love
Well,
this.
Let's say we find a place to sit down and enjoy this meal. You can have your cheese if you want some. Don't share, please.
All right. She looks very happy now. How old is my character? I totally forgot. 1 second.
20, I think. And Stig's
Oh,
22.
perfect. Perfect. So she still can be a little bit ridiculous.
Anyways, how much would a kilogram of meat? Because that's like 2.2 pounds of meat.
Mm-hmm.
So between like a shrimp and a gargantuan, and I don't actually know how big Stig is.
I'm like, I think it was like 5'3",
It would-
5'4".
It would fully feed 2 people.
Another shorty.
Yeah, he's on the short side.
If that was what you wanted to know.
So, all right. So it can feed all of us.
It won't fully feed you all, but it'll tide over your hunger.
Okay, that's fine. So, I know there are a bunch of stalls set up, but is there any place to like sit down? Because it's not like we have silverware or anything like that.
Yeah, there are benches littered all around the food area, yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
They don't
So-
provide, like, cutlery or anything, but you can sit and eat something.
Who needs
Okay.
cutlery?
Yeah.
You guys
So
are all
I'll.
so white.
So we'll go sit down on a bench, and I'll pull out my knife and quarter the meat and just hand it out.
Thank you. I think that's what you people say.
Generally, depending. Sometimes, maybe. I guess. Don't really think about it that often.
She takes a bite and then offers it to Mercury, just like this half chunk of meat.
Like a chunk of meat with a bite taken out of it.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, no, I've got mine. That's yours. Enjoy.
Okay.
Is Flint still tailing behind us, or is he checking his cell phone?
Nope, I'm tailing.
What about you, Cranky?
Is Flint gonna join us for lunch?
Sorry, by Cranky I meant Stig.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never turn down food.
Alright, so I guess I put that last half a kilogram, or quarter kilogram, in my backpack or something, if Flint's not gonna eat it.
Alright. You put it in your backpack.
Alright. No arguments there.
So what's your name, crazy hair?
It's Mercury. What's yours? Guy
Stig.
slightly taller than me.
Stig.
That's a dumb name. I've heard dumber, but
Yeah, this coming from a guy named Mercury.
hey, true story? New guy named Blank Slate.
Huh.
Yeah,
What's a slate?
a dumb fucking name.
Yeah.
She accepts this.
There, I feel like there could have been a better choice made there. What about
So-
Stairs into Sun over there?
Stairs into Sun
That's
is
too long.
Stairs into Sun is his native name.
Are you a wildling too? You don't look like any of us.
Me or Stairs into Sun?
I'm talking to Stairs into Sun.
Stairs into Sun is gone. He'll probably answer in about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Does
He lets his mind wander sometimes.
How do they even know who
What?
I am?
I call him Blast Hard Cheese.
wonder?
He puts... And at that point, I walk in and say, he puts his faith in me quite often.
Alright, well that just sounds sexual.
Good to know.
Does.
No, that is not sexual.
Sure.
already- Can't unring a bell.
Are you gonna rape me?
Oh god, that's taking it back. Episode 3.
Don't make me cough.
Let's
I have
harken back
mute
to
my
week
mic
3
every
of that.
Communes
But
with
in
the
all
sun.
reality, I didn't walk in. I'm still.
No, because it's a table.
Yeah,
You don't walk
it's
into a
bench,
table.
Actually.
Well, Mercury's been talking about you, so I assume he pointed you out in one way or another. Like,
I pointed him out. But
there's
he's not paying
stairs into
attention.
the sun. That's fine.
He's been following you guys.
Communing with the sun, and she suddenly looks very, very serious. What do you mean?
I'm really just waiting for you to like
Staring at that's
wave
bad.
me over.
I waved you over when I got the meat. I cut it into quarters. I have a chunk for you.
And then he put it in his backpack because he didn't want any. Because you were staring into the sun.
Well done.
Danny, give me your cell phone.
Which is perfect because Danny and Richard are like right next to each other.
That
On this.
must have been when John
course.
called me and I texted him and I was like, I'll call you at midnight.
We don't care.
Yeah, you think
Get
we're
into the
ending at
game,
midnight?
Danny.
You're funny.
Come on, Danny. You're half an hour late. We're going at least at 2 in the morning.
Okay.
Get in the game.
That's fine with
Damn it!
me.
I have work in the morning.
All week long.
Full week. All right. So yes, Flint finally decides to sit down at the table with everyone else.
Oh, I thought we were at a bench.
Oh, yeah. It's an
Whatever
eating
it is.
area. Jesus Christ, Zach. It doesn't matter.
What do you mean he communes with the sun? She looks at you very intently. Kind of intense, you know, crazy girl vibes.
Me?
I don't remember using the word commune, but I mean,
Oh, I thought you did.
no, I
Okay,
definitely
never
said
mind then.
stares at.
Oh.
Oh wait, is that out of character where you're backtracking on that?
I'm gonna backtrack on that then, because that was in
I
character. I literally thought you said communing
Oh,
with the sun.
I thought that was key backtracking. Sorry.
No, that's me back. I'm just gonna withdraw that
Really
entire
shouldn't
part of the
stare at
conversation.
sun like that. It's not good for your eyes.
No, he stares into the sun.
Stares into the sun is a very long name, and I'm just gonna go back to my other thing then. So Key looks at Flint and goes, "Are you a wildling? You don't look like any of us around here. None of the tribes I've seen."
No. By wildling, do you mean like? I don't really know.
That's exactly what she means. Stares into
Yeah.
the sun.
That's too long a name. I
I keep asking him to shorten it.
What do you mean by wildling?
Those that live in the wilds.
Do you live on the continent, or are you from the islands?
I'm from off planet.
Wait,
What?
do you know about the caravan? About the people?
Which caravan?
The one that everyone's been whispering about. They came from the skies. Something about emperors and witches and more sky and talking, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up again and they were still talking about some emperor and things.
That sounds about my experience with stories. Yeah.
But do you know these people from the sky?
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
She looks very, like, crestfallen.
People don't come from the sky; they come from the ground.
Yeah, like me.
Why do you keep? Why do you keep insisting on these weird things?
Because things don't just happen the way that things have been happening.
You mean like things don't come from the sky? I mean, water comes
You
from
two
the
I don't know if
grammar
I should
real
call you
good, but
cranky
maybe
or
if you
stupid.
sentence better, I speak with you.
I'm sorry,
That
did you say
one.
something?
Sun Eyes, how about you? Do you know about the people from the stars? You said you're from the stars. Wait, you have to be the person from the stars. Ding.
She's so excited, and Danny's just not matching it.
I like the little ding.
Are you
was
gonna
my favorite
answer
part.
the fucking question or no?
Come on,
I'm
might
Sun
have
kind of
Eyes.
lied,
like
but at least I
looking at her,
responded.
then looking at Merc, and being like, I don't really know if we should be answering this or not.
Wait, you have answers? She looks like super excited now.
Spill whatever you got. She's clearly not going to leave you alone now.
Yes, I'm from off planet, and I came from a caravan to Graia, or with a caravan to Graia.
Came off.
Do you know
planet.
anything about the things that happen to people? Just strange things. They do something. Sometimes they don't even do anything, and then things just happen. Like plants dying or food spoiling.
Man, we got
Do you know?
real specific.
I kind of just look at Merc and be like, I'm just giving him a look.
Wait,
I look
wait.
at him.
Cypher's acolyte.
You're gonna start hand signalsing?
Yeah, we are.
Mushroom, what do you know?
I paid 100 experience for that. We're gonna use it.
Alright.
I assume-
Tell me what your cipher is, and I will tell you the modifier.
You mean I have to say like?
You
what
have
I
to
wanna
tell me
him?
what the message is that you're trying to get across. I tell you the modifier based on how complicated it is. And then if it's something easy, he can just automatically do it. Otherwise, he has a modifier to translate it correctly as well.
If I do 2 messages, do I have to? They're both short, but I have
It's
to do 2
considered
tests
one
if it's-
message. It's considered one message.
okay. So just wait. Let's see if we can string this along a little longer.
Stringing a girl along. You guys are heartless.
Yeah, just do a straight test. Actually, plus 10. It's a pretty easy thing to be like, just
That's
wait a
intelligence,
second.
right?
Yeah. We'll just click
Okay.
on the button, and we'll do it for you. But yes, it is intelligence, I think.
Also, are you guys doing these hand signals like where people can see them, or are you like trying to hide them in your pants? I mean, well, not in your pants, like under a table or something.
Mm.
Not what I meant.
Mm.
But like under the table or bench or whatever. Or can we just
No,
see
that's-
you doing weird things?
I've just got my hands up on the table like this, and I'm just like,
Right.
so.
I look at Mushroom and Sun Eyes over here, and then I look over at Cranky, and I just kind of awkwardly try to copy the motion. And goes, "What's this?
You said plus
just look-
10, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's this?"
Ugh.
Cranky.
They're
You
either trying to
understand.
talk to themselves or they've finally gone crazy.
Probably the
You
crazy.
say that word a lot. I don't think it means what you think it means.
I think it means exactly what I think it means.
I just start trying to copy the motions just for the hell of it.
Good. So you guys continue eating your food.
Yeah.
Flint,
Cutting
you
mine into
notice
small chunks like a civilized person.
you notice Dante giving you guys like quite a few quick glances over the course of your meal,
Mm-hmm.
which he's never going to tell you the rest of you, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, continue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mushroom, what does this mean? And she does something that's wildly different from what you did, but still obvious that she means.
It means wild beasts run to the east.
Well, that
accepts-
is where all the land is. Makes
We're
sense.
pretty far inland, isn't land
Well, yes,
everywhere?
but if you ran to the west, you'd eventually run into the coast.
I feel like there's a lot of space between Graia and the coast. Plenty of space for animals.
Make more sense for them to run east. Just saying.
All right. I guess I'll trust your judgment or something. Maybe. I don't. Don't
Yeah,
talk
I
to me.
Right.
Right.
Well, the animals that run west will run into Seagate, so.
Yeah, but then they run into
That happens.
the
That is what's
coast.
west of here.
They've got nowhere else to go. Except east again.
So remind me, Steak, what are you doing here? Why did I pay for your meal?
Well,
She butts in, I don't know. I was gonna trade him for meat.
Yeah.
right.
Been a
Yeah.
better deal for me. Probably would have gotten more.
You paid for their meal?
Anyway, but
Alright, I'm gonna attempt this again, and it's gonna go poorly. It's just chill out. I got this.
fail.
Any modifiers for that?
No, it's a simple enough thing.
Oh.
Yes.
You
Nice.
get that message.
So worth it. Glad we got these.
It sounded like
Just every time you do a hand motion, I try to copy it and be wildly inaccurate.
It sounded like you guys wanted to head north. North. I think I heard you say Artsdorf.
I've been
Yeah.
there.
We actually also heard that, but thank you for reiterating.
I've led parties there.
Hmm.
Well, the way I see it,
I look to Flint and just cock an eyebrow at him. Like, get it. But
Mm-hmm.
the way I
She
see it,
literally tries to raise an eyebrow with her fingers, just starts like playing with her face.
you two have got
I guess my
guns
hair's
on
covered.
you. Probably use someone that could get a bit more up close.
Up close with what now?
Up close to whatever might try to kill you.
Hmm. Yeah,
I eat things. Things don't eat me, Cranky. But she just sounds very confident about that.
I think we can. I
do you
think we
have
can handle the
anything-
dangers of the desert. I'm more worried about the heat.
Water. Oases. You can find one every now and then.
I'm just saying. Help.
It also helps
especially-
if you don't waste water doing this whole bathing thing. You scrub yourself with sand. It's good enough. Keeps you clean. Keeps your skin
That
smooth.
explains a couple sensations.
Musk wafts through the air.
Saying, sand keeps your skin nice and smooth.
Oh look,
It may not smell great, but my skin's like a baby's butt.
oh,
Probably
So,
smells like
Lady of the
butt.
Sky, I didn't catch your name.
No, you didn't.
I did? Oh, I just remember Stig and asking about Stairs at Sun.
No,
Oh.
and that's what she says. No, you didn't.
Oh, got it. I'm lost. I lost myself. What are we doing?
You can call me
said-
Eyes.
Eyes?
Eyes.
thought we were calling him Eyes.
He's Sun Eyes. You're Cranky. That's Mushroom.
Alright,
No,
and you are?
Stig.
Eyes.
You're just regular eyes?
Oh, I guess that could cause problems.
Anyway, I heard Sun Eyes over here
Bo.
say he's from off the planet. How about you? You know anything about this place?
This place like Graya or this place like Valanthia?
Valanthia.
It is a planet with people on it.
Are there planets without people on them?
Yeah, you could use some help.
No. No, no. I don't want it.
Well,
How about you, Sun Eyes? He speak for you too.
I like Cranky. He's funny.
Yeah, I don't particularly trust Cranky. Are you a sellsword?
Who said anything about trust?
Well, sure, let's go with that.
I'm gonna get back to the matter at hand. Just ignore Cranky. So, Eyes, or something.
Bo.
We're gonna have to come up with a better name.
Bo. Bo's fine.
What's fine?
Bo. You can call me Bo.
I'm Bo, yo. Anyways. Okay, Bo. What would it take for you to guide us to Artsdorf, since you have done that before, and you know the way, and have oases along the way, and can hunt?
She gets a very calculating look in her eye. Well, you gave me meat, and that helps. And I
Okay.
like your hair, and that helps. And you haven't asked
Score.
me to bathe yet, so that helps. I like you. I like Sun Eyes. Sun Eyes might have answers about off-planet and Do you know anyone in Artsdorf who might know more about off-planet? And emperors and things like that? And witches?
I don't believe I do. There
What about
might...
you, Sun Eyes? She just cuts you off. What about you, Sun Eyes?
I might know a couple.
Pay for the supplies and I'll take you there.
What supplies?
Water for drinking. I have to be very clear about this. No one ever uses it just for drinking. It makes me very upset.
Okay.
We'll need food.
Yeah,
I
food's
can
gonna be the
probably-
problem.
We'll need some food. We can probably find something. I don't know if I can hunt for 3 of us, though. Depends on what we find. Cryo. Sorry.
Are you confident in the location of the oases along the way?
Do I have to roll for that? Do I have to roll something for that?
For the confidence of the oases on the way?
Well, for actually knowing.
Like,
Where
for
the
being able to
oases are.
find them.
Well, my character's going to say yes. I do want to know if I'm leading you guys into death, though.
Oh, you
Like, personal.
most certainly are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is roll 20, but
It is Dark Heresy.
Grim Darkness.
Far future.
no, it doesn't matter what we're playing. It's the fact that we're playing it on roll 20.
No, because if we were playing using D&D system, you guys would probably actually do pretty well. If we were rolling D20s, you guys would probably be fine. You know that there are very, very few desert or oases in the desert, and it's not always that easy to find them again. But considering you have traveled, you know of one that you could easily reach from Graya.
I know of one for sure. The other ones are harder to find, but hardy people shouldn't have a problem in the desert. And if you're not hardy, you shouldn't be in the desert anyway.
Alright, well, I'd like to pull my map out of my backpack and lay it down on the table. Can you point where on this map that oasis is located?
Do you have literacy?
No.
Then no, probably not.
You need literacy for a map?
She
Well-
wouldn't know how to read a map.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't have literacy. No,
Like,
I
it's
can't.
not surface navigation. That's literally like, I know that rock. If I go west from that rock, I'll get somewhere.
Hmm.
Although, I'll look that up, because it might say it allows for, like...
Would you need navigation surface? Because I have surface navigation.
Well,
As
that's what I
do
mean. Like, I don't know if surface navigation necessarily allows you to read maps. Otherwise, she wouldn't unless she has literacy as well.
I mean, I assume I've seen a map or 2 before, because I have been around people. I just
Okay, yeah, you can
probably
use
don't
maps.
use them myself.
So,
Okay.
yeah, you could probably figure it out on the map.
I point to where the oasis I know is. I know of that one. The other ones I'd have to look for.
It's about a
Right,
quarter of the
Jim.
way towards Artsdorf from you.
Okay. Is it like along the path, or do we have to go pretty far out of our way?
It's slightly out of the way, not massively.
Not massively, maybe like half a day's travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might have to spend like a whole day if it was like if like a shamal ran in, but it shouldn't be that hard to get to.
Alright, well, I'll go ahead and mark it on my map, so. Are there any others, perhaps, or any hunting grounds?
GM?
You know of no hunting grounds. It's the desert. You find what you can
Wait.
find.
I have it. Wait, do you or do you not have literacy?
I do not.
But you can read a map.
Yes.
I pull out my data slate, which has the herd information that I got from Graya.
Mm-hmm.
So, reading through that, if I could list off a couple of places and ask if they still have wildlife there and if any of them are located between Graya and Artsdorf.
I have a feeling that if Richard wants to be a jerk, he'd just be like, no, she doesn't
Roll.
know those places by that name. 'Cause she's a wildling.
Probably.
Roll
Well,
surface
that man's
navigation.
like 1,000 years old. So. What?
Roll surface navigation. Chi.
All right.
Nope.
Oh,
She
I don't know
doesn't
those
recall.
names.
Well, that is unfortunate.